Hello my hair lovers, welcome back to the channel. In this video I'll be showing you how I'll be transforming this wig from this color it is to this cute nice burgundy color, and you can see how the strand is still there, the texture is still there. Yes, there's a technique you use when you want to color your wig, which is what I'm going to show you in this video. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere if you want to up your coloring game. This is a 10 inches Kim K bow straight wig in natural color, and we want to switch it to a burgundy color. First thing I'm going to do is to secure the knots of this hair, because we don't want that lace coloring turning to red while coloring. So I'm going to spray my holding spray generously on the closure, that's net side. On that net I'm going to spray it, and I'm going to use my dryer to dry it. Make sure the spray is dry on the net, so it's like a glue, so whereby when you finish coloring you just peel off the glue and your net is going to remain clean and neat. So after that is done, I went ahead to mix my bleach powder and my developer. So this is the bleach powder I used in color red, but because we want a wine, we are going to like bring out the hair very fast. But if you want it more red, you can leave it there to achieve the color you want. So I'm mixing it with my developer. My developer is 12% volume developer. Then I'm going to mix it and make sure everything is dissolved. When that is done, we are going to proceed to the major work. So this method is called hot water method, hot water coloring method, whereby after mixing your color with your developer and all, you pour it in a bowl and you add hot water. Yes, you add hot water to heat, then you dip in the hair you want to color. I hope you understand. After adding your hot water, you mix it together and you dip in the hair you want to color. So depending on where you want to color on the wig, if it's just the tip, you dip in the tip. If it's the whole wig, you dip in the whole wig, just the way I am doing in this video. But because we have secured the lace of the hair, so we have no problem. But if you don't secure the lace of the hair, your lace is going to turn red, like the whole knot is going to turn red. It will just be red from the knot to the tip. So because you don't want that, we already secured the net with a spray already. So when you want to color, don't forget, don't skip that part. It is very, very important. Don't skip that part. So I'm going to just let the hair sit there for some time until I am okay with the color that I want. Then I'm just going to rinse it off. I'm going to rinse it multiple times. After rinsing multiple times, then I'm going to use the aftermath products. I'm going to use the after coloring products to wash, condition, revive the texture and all of that. So but make sure you're rinsing, you rinse very well until the water is clear, until the water is no more giving you color. So that's where you know your wig is good to go. Then you are going to air dry, like you are going to let it dry naturally. Don't blow dry, just hang it somewhere and allow it dry naturally. So after drying, this is what the wig is looking like. This is what it's giving. You can see the color came out so cool and calm. It's not very shouty and it's not too mild. It's just in between, and I really like it. It is perfect this way. So after then, I go in with my heat protectant spray. I spray it and I blow dry it. As you all know, before I start styling, first thing I do is I'm going to put my heat protectant and blow dry it. That way I'm going to see a clever vision of what I want to work with. As you can see how it's looking after I blow dry. Some people can actually rock it this way, but that is not what we are doing here. We have to like give it a proper styling. So after then, I'm sectioning the hair. You all know I cannot work with a wig without going section by section, and I don't advise you to style your wig without sectioning. So when you section, you will see what you're saying. You will be able to style in detail. So that's what I do. After sectioning, then I go in with my hair serum. I apply it on my palm and I rub it on the hair. So that way we don't want it to be too much. We don't want the hair serum to be too much on the hair because we don't want it sticking together. We want that strand to be individual. We want it to be very fluffy and very, I don't know which word to use, but I think you get what I'm trying to say. We don't want it sticking together. So you need a very little hair serum. After applying it on it, then I go in with my straightener and my tiny comb and start straightening the hair. So I'm just going to keep straightening the hair until I get to the closure part, to the top. Then after then, I'm going to show you what's next. But till then, stay close, don't go anywhere, keep watching, see how I'm going to straightening all this hair. Kindly use this opportunity to click on the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to my channel. Like this video, and so far so good. If you have any question, any suggestion, or any opinion or correction, feel free to drop it in the comment section and I'll be there to reply or take your advice or correction as well. So if this is your first time of seeing my video, kindly let me know in the comment section as well so I can give you a shout out in my next video. So far so good. See what the hair is looking like. It's already giving. Before we are even done, it's already giving, and I'm loving it so much. And I know you that are watching are also loving the outcome, right? But we are not done yet. We still have some things to do to finish up. So let's quickly finish that up, and you're going to see what next we'll be doing after this. Now we've gotten to the closure part. Styling the closure part, there's nothing too serious because it's just a one-way lace. It's just a straight skincare lace. So we are just going to define the center and straighten the sides, the back and all. So that's all we'll be doing for the closure. Now that we are done straightening the closure part, I'm going to go in with my wax stick, apply it on the closure, and I'm going to go in with my hot comb. While it is hot, the hot comb is really hot, I'm just going to use it to press it down. When you're using your hot comb, you use all your strength, your power, everything to press it down. Don't just do it like you are combing your natural hair. You press it down and make sure it is well flat. And guys, take a look at this beauty. Take a look at this beauty. Isn't she beautiful? I know, right? But we are not done yet. Calm down, we are not done. So my client requested that I trim the hair a bit because she wants like 8 inches, which is what I am doing right here in this video with my clipper. So I'm just chopping off very little from the down, so it can give us that 8 inches. But can you see how equal, how blunt that cut is? Really blunt, and I fell in love immediately. I wish the hair was mine, but unfortunately it belongs to a beautiful client. But this is what we have come to, from what it was looking before to this. You guys just rate me in the comment section. How did I do? I'm sure this is a smash. Oh yes, I'm really sure. And if you watched this moment, thank you so much for watching. And also don't forget to click on the subscribe button, subscribe to my channel, like this video and share. If this is your first time, let me know in the comment section so I can give you a shout out in my next video. And with that being said, see you on the next one. Bye.